I mean, I know people say all the time, healing isn't linear, recovery isn't linear. Like, yeah, no shit, bro. I know. But it's like nobody really tells you about the polarity where you're moving forward, you're on the right path, but you're still just being hit in every direction. Hi, you're not doing anything wrong. This is what evolving feels like. This is what healing feels like. This is what actually living and being alive feels like instead of just surviving. You're moving forward. You're becoming the next version of you. Mm. Does anybody else do a little happy dance when they drink coffee? So, today I want to talk about something that has been literally impossible for me to ignore. I have been punched in the gut several times over the last few weeks with things that are so exciting and beautiful, but so fucking annoying all at the same time. And what is it that I speak of? What I'm talking about is the polarity of everything, the polarity of life, the polarity of healing, the polarity of recovery. Like the way the best things and the worst things love to show up together in your life at the same time, forever together. Two peas in a frickin' pod, holding hands like toxic besties. Welcome and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the shit show. Who the hell am I? I'm Angie, and I spent almost 20 years of my life in severe active heroin addiction, in and out of jails, detoxes, hospitals, homelessness, countless infections, almost losing limbs, hospital stays, all the things. And 6 years ago now, I finally chose myself. And today I share my story online in the hopes of inspiring you or some people and to prove to you that recovery and healing and changing your fucking story really is truly possible. And we talk all things life, recovery, mindset, because changing my mindset changed my whole fucking life, and healing. So, welcome to the shit show. So, today I want to talk about polarity because over the past few weeks, it has seemed so impossible to fucking ignore in my life. And I did a poll on this channel recently where I'm like, what the hell do you want to hear me blab on about? And a big percentage of you said where I'm at in my life today, what my current struggles are, and what I'm doing, all the things, life stuff. So here we are. So I have some really exciting things going on in my life. I was offered a great opportunity about a week ago. And I also have some other really exciting, I can't really divulge, but it's exciting stuff. Like I feel like it's exciting stuff. None of it including any income, though, unfortunately, which is why it is that much more stressful, it seems, to try to accept and handle and deal with all these exciting things that are coming my way, while at the exact same freaking time, I'm still dealing with financial instability, financial stress, uncertainty, pressure, anxiety. I mean, I knew this was a thing. Like I know that you can't have the good without the bad and vice versa. But I mean, it's like the universe was like, "Okay, so you want some real growth now, and you want to become unstuck. That's cool. Okay, here's a little chaos to balance the flavor." And if you're on a healing journey, and especially in recovery, you already know that life does not wait for you to be ready. Nothing waits. The universe doesn't wait. So, more specifically, what I can share is that yes, I have some really exciting things going on. But at the same time, I am literally running out of money. I have less than $500 in my bank account left, which might be able to last me a month and a half. I'm not sure if I have to move or it's impossible. It won't be possible for me to find a cheaper place to live. And I'm stressed. I'm super fucking stressed. Like I'm losing sleep. But at the same time, I have some incredible opportunities that have landed in my lap. One of these opportunities involves traveling. So I'm going to have to figure that out because my passport is expiring in March. I got to figure out how I can renew that, even if I have enough money to do that. But I cannot say no to this fucking opportunity. I'm going to have to figure it the fuck out. And I will do that. And it's just going to be stressful. It's just going to be fucking stressful. So not only do I have to figure out how I can move forward with this opportunity, but I have to figure out how I'm going to fucking survive in the meantime. And none of these opportunities I'm even talking about involve any income. So I'm still struggling severely, severely struggling financially at this point. I really did think that I would be at least a little bit stable. I mean, all I fucking need is a couple $100 a month. It is wild to me that I have not been able to monetize any of my online shit at all yet. I am being paused and stalled for a reason, and I just don't know what that fucking reason is. And so while I am trying to deal with this stress and uncertainty and pressure, it seems, and fear and losing sleep and more stress, I have these amazing things going on at the same fucking time. And it's really wild to deal with it. It's really fucking wild to try to navigate through the polarity. So here's the thing that I have to remind myself. Just because you're going through something stressful does not mean that you're also not doing amazing things. We get so conditioned, especially from living in chaos and addiction and survival mode. We get conditioned to think that if it feels hard, then we must be doing something wrong and we must be failing. But that's not true. Life always has two lanes running at the exact same time. You can be grateful and feel overwhelmed. You can be leveling up and moving forward and still scared as hell. You can be healing, but still have old wounds that flare up. Feeling these emotions and these things, these seemingly opposite things at the same time, that's life. And it's proof that you're evolving. And also, nothing waits for the perfect moment. I mean, we hear it all the time, but I don't think it really sinks in until it's happening, like in our own lives. Because I really did used to think that when I finally got my shit together, when I finally got my life together, that everything would be calm. I mean, not really calm, because I know that life still happens, but like no chaos, no setbacks, no stress. I had already figured, and I still think this. I mean, I've lived through the worst that pretty much anybody can live through at this point, and I know that I can handle whatever comes my way. But I thought sincerely that it would, I don't know, get easier. Nothing's easy. It stays hard. I think that's one of the things that like I need to remind myself is that nothing is easy. Nothing comes easy. Because what I know now, especially in recovery, is that life never presents just one emotion at a time. It's not like, okay, here's the blessings or here's some really great things and then all the bad stuff or the speed bumps or whatever is placed on hold. Like it's not one or the other. It's always both at the same time, and sometimes might be more extreme and might feel a little harder, and other times might be a little bit easier to navigate. But it's never one or the other. You get the blessings and the storm, the opportunities and the fear, the clarity and the confusion, and it's all at the same time. And it's up to us to figure it out because that's literally what life is. Because that's where you grow. You grow when it's hard and you have a choice. You might not feel like you have a choice, but you have a choice. You can give up and just not do the hard things, or you could do the hard things and grow through it. Also, too, a good reminder is when things get hard, it doesn't mean you're automatically back in survival mode. Like, there's a difference. I mean, I'm still in survival mode because I haven't been able to breathe financially in like yet. You know what's wild is that when you come from addiction or trauma or just years of living in instability, progress can feel like danger. especially when it comes to finances, because when you're struggling financially, I mean, for me, my brain kind of thinks that I'm regressing in a lot of ways. Like, oh, here we go again. We're failing. Everything is falling apart, right? Like the way I'm thinking now, I have to catch myself. What I have to do is I have to like consciously pull myself out of that loop of thinking and stressful thinking and remind myself of the good things that are going on in my life right now, because there are good things, and to focus on the good things and the things that make me feel good. Because if I consistently focus on the stress, then that will just produce more stress. And it's so uncomfortable. But the discomfort doesn't mean anything bad, it means you're expanding. Examples of polarity. This is where I'm at right now. You can be in financial ruin and completely stressed out about life and living and surviving, while at the same time feeling rich in purpose. Like I feel this today. This is where I'm at, because I am barely, so like I don't know how I'm like it, I words cannot describe the financial stress I am under. And that's why in a lot of ways I feel uninspired to make content, because I'm like, what am I doing? What am I doing? But I feel rich in so many fucking ways. I feel rich in the way I have my puppy child, India. I feel rich in my surroundings. I feel rich in the connection that I have with something outside of myself. I feel rich when I sit in nature. I feel so rich in my purpose, or I share my story. And even though, and I don't get anything out of it, like I feel rich in so many ways, but the financial stress is over fucking whelming. Like you can be stressed about money and still feel proud of who you're becoming. And that's exactly how I can describe it. I am so stressed about money, but I have so much pride of what I have overcome and the things that I'm doing. I feel so unsure about what's next, but still know so deeply that I'm on the right path. I have opportunities that are lighting me up and lighting up my life right now, but I'm simultaneously dealing with these challenges. And I know that it's growth because I can feel it. I can feel it. I can fucking feel it. And this is where recovery hits different, because I can actually like feel all the feelings. Like I'm not numb to any of it, not even close. The highs, the lows, the excitement, the fear. No numbing, no shortcuts. Just me holding like both of these polar opposite emotions all of the time on a daily basis. And it's fucking wild. But like this shit is messy, man. It's contradictory. It's confusing as hell. I mean, I know people say all the time, healing isn't linear, recovery isn't linear. Like, yeah, no shit, bro. I know. But it's like nobody really tells you about the polarity. Yeah, sure, it's not linear. I get it. But the polarity where you're moving forward, you're on the right path, but you're still just being hit in every direction. One minute it's like, I'm so grateful, I'm so thankful. And the next minute I'm like, oh my God, like I'm so stressed out, overwhelmed, and one convenience away from losing my shit. Because if there's one thing that I fucking learned, is that two things can be true at once. That is life. Life is not either or, it is both all of the fucking time. So if you're in a season where like literally everything feels chaotic and beautiful and stressful, but filled with gratitude, heavy and hopeful, just know that that's what life feels like. That's what being alive fucking feels like. That's what being a fucking grown up and like mature, having emotional intelligence, having the ability to handle the polarity is where the growth fucking happens. So with that, I have like literally run out of storage 3 times while filming this video. So we'll see how this editing situation goes. I think that's all I have to say for today. I'm going to shut up now. But wait, Like and subscribe. Okay, I think that's all. I love you. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next video.